All right, so I'm gonna have a little fun with this one here. This was our semifinal match in our Gojo. This was won by Cole Rogers, the player in the white. A little bit of a controversial ending, but we did a redo, and Cole beat him fair and square. And I want to look at a couple of things here and maybe tell you why Cole wins one and he loses one here. Our goal is to always get faster, and if we're consistent, then we can consistently get faster. But if we're inconsistent, we're probably going to stay the same. So, you know, we start here in the no stride position. Both players have their front heel up, and I'm going to do a little test here to see if I am moving this correctly. There's if you look at the right, both players fire at the same time. Look at their right ankle here. I'm sorry, their left, my right. There's Cole, and this is Joey Paluski right here. Okay, you'll see that that they'll fire at the same time there. See that? They're listening for my cue to go. Now let's move over here and see if we can see the same thing. So look here and see if he's firing at the same time. Pretty much, okay? So let me see if I can run this together now. Let me clear this up. Okay. So I'm going to run this together in slow motion, and you'll be able to see, one player is going to win one, and one player is going to lose one. So here we go. Okay. Good clean finishes there. All right, now let's back that up. Let's get right to the point where they slam down, right there. Okay. Now I want you to keep your eye on the left, and I'm going to run this through. I'm going to run them both at the same time, but right now we're going to focus on the left. So that's going to be over here. I want you guys to focus on this one here, okay? Now, both players have good barrel load. Joey's is a little exaggerated. They could both be better with the lever here, and obviously Cole's is a little bit straight there. They could both be better there. That's a work in progress that we're working towards program wide. But let's see. They're going to fire by driving that heel down. That's where the swing starts. Now they'll hear my cue, which I just yelled go, and they fire their heel down into the ground, creating some force from the ground, and then they start their turn. You're going to see one player do this better than the other, and I believe it's why they win. So if we let this one go, if we're going to focus on the left and let this go, okay? If you're looking at the left, there's the fire down. They both fire and they turn. Now, Joey's got a bit more flexion in his top arm than Cole does, but Cole beats him here. You can see it cleanly. Cole is definitely beating Joey here on the left, okay? And I think I know the reason why. If you look and watch this roll here, watch how his foot comes off the ground, the toe right there. Okay, let me key that up for you. Focus on Cole here, okay? That's Cole's finish there. Now, that tells, again, the front foot is always a window into how authentic the hips are turning. Now, we can't see everything. Obviously, he's got a t-shirt on, black pants. It's tough to see exactly how much of his hips he's using. But by looking at the ground, we can tell that Cole is using his hips at least more than he is on the one on the right. Now, take a look at the one on the right, okay? So there's Cole winning on the left, okay? He's using his heel right here, okay? This is Cole losing on the right. Now, where's his heel there? He's on his toe. Now, when you're on your toe, you're not using your hips as much as you should be. And that will make you slower, and that's why Joey beats him to the ball here. Joey kind of does the same thing as well. If you look at, let's clear this up, and now let's look at, I had your attention on the left, now let's look at the right, okay? You'll see that in impact, Joey beats him here. And that's about as good as you can get with flexion right there on impact. He's got his left hand up. He's got a nice arm bar. Excuse me. He's got nice give there. I mean, that's about as good as it gets right there. So that is good stuff there. And Cole, you'll see, again, is on his toe. Cole's better swing is over here. He's got slightly more flexion in his top arm there, okay? And he's definitely using his heel more here than he is here. This is mostly toe over here, okay? So Joey at impact here, watch what happened. I want you to focus. This is the one on the right where Joey wins. Watch his left heel here. That's going to be right there. Pay attention to that for me. Okay, let me clear that up. Now watch what happens on the right there that does not happen on the left. There, okay? Look at the difference in these two finishes, okay? What does that tell you? That tells you that Joey drove into the ground over here and not so much over here. Conversely, he wins this one and loses. He wins here and loses here. Okay? So, let's recap with Cole here. Okay? Cole wins on the left. Boom. Beats him right there. Okay? And then he gets here, and look at his heel right there. So it's funny because, they both win by doing the same thing. On this one, Cole used... I'm sorry, let me fix that up. In this one on the left, Cole used his heel more efficiently. He pounded his heel into the ground and had a little bit of a roll. Joey Paluski does not. Okay? Then if we move over to the right, we see that Cole is on his toe. That's a huge no-no. And we see that Joey Paluski has used his heel efficiently, which tells us that he engaged his hips as good as he can. Okay? So, to conclude, both of these guys did great. After Cole beat Joey here, he went on and swept the finals. So, they're both very good at this. But watch, it's very simple to see where we're at here. Now, the fastest one from start to finish was Joey on the right. But he didn't use his foot efficiently on the left, and Cole beats him on the left. Then here comes Cole on the right, and then lastly, Joey's the last one on the left. So Joey's the fastest and the slowest here, based on how efficient he was using his hips. Okay? That's great impact right there by both players. On the right here. That's just good stuff. But again, Cole's better here, and Joey's clearly better here. If I could get you guys to do this all the time, that would be fantastic stuff. So, one of the things we harp on, is being able to get on our heel with some force, creating ground forces to drive the swing. Okay? And if this doesn't illustrate that better than anything else, I'm not sure what will. Because each player used the ground more efficiently than the other, one won and one lost. Great stuff, Cole. Great stuff, Joey. That's a good finish right there, both players. Look at that palm up, palm down finish. Look at that. It's funny, I've got videos of some of you guys from last year. I didn't have enough time to work with you guys before the season started, but, I've got video of you guys impacting the baseball, and everybody is addressing the ball with flexion and locked, and it's funny because you guys look like two different players, and maybe I'll do a video of that, but I wanted to get this up to show Cole what I was talking about. When he uses his hips efficiently, he wins right there, okay? And when he doesn't, right there, he loses, okay? So let that be a lesson, everybody.